Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I come before you today with a very special production. And this production is targeted to us all who are in the trading fraternity and in the trading brotherhood and sisterhood. You know, last week was quite a volatile week. And for those of us who are used to trading in such instances, a number of us have instigated and put in place measures that protect us when things are stable, when the markets are stable, and when the markets are volatile. For newbies, particularly, it was a baptism of fire because a lot of newbies had not encountered the set of circumstances that we had encountered, and as a result had nothing in place, and as a result quite a few people suffered from dire consequences, financial consequences, so this video is to help you, to help me, to help all of us, because what we are going to be getting more and more news of is news of much more volatile situations, because there are several other pockets of volatility all over the world. There, I remind you, we have the instances of Taiwan that China had been threatening to invade for a while, and that was where the focus of the world was. What has happened with Russia invading Ukraine was just completely took us by surprise. We knew that the threat was there, but we had not realized that it was as pronounced or as certain, as it played out. Now we have Vladimir Putin in Ukraine. It affected the markets. There was a plunging of the markets. The market encountered new snaps across all types of financial instruments, across the indices, across Forex and such like crypto. There was a snap and the market fell. I did the calculation a few days ago, and the dip was at 12.55, almost 13% in terms of the price of Bitcoin. 24 hours later, the market quickly adjusted, as only the markets do, which is why we love the marketplace. Buyer and supply forces quickly interacted, conversations took place, money changed hands, and power changed hands then, therefore, to mean that Bitcoin snapped back into position with an increment of nearly 20%. The markets enjoyed that. This is 72 hours after that. 72 hours after the snap of the market. 72 hours. Now going into 96 hours since Thursday. Thursday was when the bad news took place. We are getting ready for another week. Week commencing Monday the 28th of February. What are we to do? How are we to do it? How does the market behave this week? Do we have a heads up? What are we going to do? How are we going to play the markets? How are we going to enter the markets? What do we as traders need to know? Traders, I have good news for you. No matter how new you are to the sector, no matter how used you are to the sector, and also no matter how much of a novice you are, and no matter how experienced you are, whether you are well practiced in the art of the markets, fantastic. If you are not, I also have good news for you. My good news is this: that I have a presentation for you today that will serve to help you understand top 10 tips for how to trade the marketplace, particularly when there is such volatility. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me now go to that presentation. We're all looking forward to it. It's going to be a very good session. Look forward to it, and let us see what the market is going to tell. Let us see what news I bring you with reference to how to play the market and how to interact in the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Sandra, and this presentation is something that I put together. This is part of my training and mentoring package for my very special people that I handhold, and my very special people that are part of my mastermind. My mastermind is there for people who want to take advantage of it for the short term, the medium term, and the long term. I am a forex trader. I deal in all financial instruments, and I like to teach. I like to help people. I've been an IT consultant for over 20 years, and so my world before I entered into forex was a world of interfacing with stakeholders, C-level, C-suite executives, compiling requirements, gathering technical and non-technical requirements, working with Scrum teams, working with product owners, working with the development team, doing business on the development shop floor. Well, I am still in the software development field. That is still my domain, but I also forex trade. And I am a successful forex trader, looking to make yet even more money, especially with the volatility that we see all around us. So that is me in a snapshot. If you wish to meet with me, talk with me, engage with me for speaking purposes, for teaching purposes and mentoring purposes, certainly all you need to do is to reach out to me. For those of you who are on this channel for the very first time, subscribe to my channel. You will enjoy it. I bring you videos by the day, by the hour, by the minute, shall I say now, because so much is happening. This sector is increasingly volatile. So this is how top 10 tips for how you and I, regardless of how new you are to Forex, regardless of how experienced you are, this gives you a blueprint of trading. This gives you a framework. This gives you an opportunity to establish some stakes in the ground that you don't suffer any unnecessary loss. This gives you the ability to take some market hits without being financially drained. So, top 10 tips for trading in high volatile markets. Number 1, read the news. Do not fail to keep your eyes away from the news, whether it's TradingView news, whether it's FX, myfxbook.com news, whether it's Forest Factory news, whether it's BBC news. Keep your ears close to the ground. Make sure you are attentive to what the newspapers are saying. Make sure you are attentive to what the business pages are saying. If all else fails, even if you feel that you don't trust mainstream media, when you do come into TradingView, the very first page of TradingView gives you headlines. Ladies and gentlemen, in this time, in this season, it is wise to make sure that your senses and your sensibilities are sensitive towards speaking out news of what is happening on the market, because that is what will make your pip count or cost you pip counts. That's number 1. Read the news. Keep your eyes open for the news. Keep your ears open to the news. Be attentive. Number 2, double check your charts, as parameters are very fluid. Absolutely. Double check your trades even after you enter your trades. Why? Because the volatility in the marketplace is just making the charts go gaga. You enter into a trade position by 1 o'clock, by 1:02 something has happened, which is why it is critical to keep your eyes on the trading chart. Keep your eye on your trades. Keep your eye on the parameters. Adjust as you see fit. Make sure you have TradingView on mobile. Make sure you have TradingView platform on desktop. Make sure you have MT4 on your mobile. Make sure you have MT4 on your desktop, so that you are always in a position of being able to adjust your trading parameters. Ladies and gentlemen, leads me nicely to the third topic, which is use stop loss. Oh my God. Your stop loss is your insurance policy. Your stop loss is like the brake system of your car. To trade without a stop loss is akin and very similar to getting into your car without the brakes working. Would you do that? No, you would not. Don't you dare enter into any trade positions without your stop loss. Your stop loss, make sure you are not financially bankrupt. Make sure you are not marketplace wrecked. Make sure you don't become a shadow of your former self. Make sure that you keep your profits, you keep your monies, that you are wise about the market, because anything can happen. On top of using stop losses, ladies and gentlemen, based on how I teach you, how I show you, how I mentor you, I can also show you how to trail your stop loss, how to secure your profit, how to keep your money, how to keep yourself in the positive and not in the negative. So stop loss management is key. That is tip number 3 from me. And, hang on, what am I doing here? Tip number 4, use Confluences. Don't just be a linear trader. Don't enter into trade on account of only one indicator you have seen, or don't enter into trade on account of only one evidence of reasons for why you should enter that trade. This is why, as a trader, your repertoire of skills, your repertoire of standards, your repertoire of how to enter a trade, your repertoire must continually be increased. This is why you don't just learn how to trade once and then leave it alone. You must always serve to improve your trading process. As a trader, you know how it is. This marketplace is not stale. And so we will not allow you to say that. You need a confluence of ideas. Ideas that will always, if they are correctly implemented, signal to why you should enter a trade or tell you why you ought not to enter a trade. Because your trading plan must be adhered to. Your trading plan must be a checklist of this has worked. Okay, I enter because I see this, because I see this, because I see this. There are certain things where if you don't see, you can't enter the trade. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to understand how to enter a trade, if you want to understand your parameters, if you want to be mentored on how to put together a good trading plan, let me know. Number 5, take profits. Oh boy, do not treat your trading account as your bank. You set your you have a take profit strategy. You take profits. Don't say, oh, because you see the money rising and rising, that it's all right to then get your violin and play your Spanish guitar to yourself, thinking the market will be everlastingly on an uptrend or in your favored position. Things happen. As soon as you get into your take your profits. Even if you don't want to take profits 100%, take 30% of the profits, take 40% of the profits, take 50% of the profits. As a trader, you must have a take profit strategy. You must. We teach and we show you how to do those. Number 6, maximize your trade opportunities. Don't necessarily be a one entry position trader. Once your confluence of strategies have pointed and directed you as to reasons to why you need to enter into a trade, stack the trades, stack them high, twin them, triple them, quadruple them, maximize your opportunities. Why make $100 when you can make $400? Why make $1,000 when you can make $4,000? Assuming you have the money there, of course, to use to trade. Once you have analyzed, once the coast is clear, once you've optimized your entry methods, the next thing is to build your positions. And why not? Maximize your trade opportunities. It pays to do so in volatile times. Number 7, assess your pullback depths. We love deep pullbacks. We don't like shallow pullbacks. Deep pullback gives us an opportunity to maximize profit and take incremental profits. Seek to assess pullback depths in each instance of a trade entry. Number 8, master the entries. Master your entries. This points back towards your trading plan. Master your trade entry. Master your trading plan. Master how you enter, how you execute a trade. First, you write the plan, then you trade the plan. You write the plan, you construct the plan, then you trade the plan. You trade the plan having mastered your entries. Master your entries. That's tip number 8 for you. Number 9, do not over leverage. Please, I beg of you, do not stretch yourself. Do not over leverage. Yes, companies will tell you 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 2,000, 1 to 300. Do not over leverage. Cut your coat according to your size. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Don't be a reckless trader. You have to be a definitive opportunist. You are not a careless lion. You are an opportunistic lion. You are on the hunt, but not a careless hunt. Lions are not careless with how they move. The movements are precise, short, sharp, quick, and intentional. Do not over leverage. Do not stretch yourself. Do not expose yourself to negative profits, aka losses. And the last but not the least tip for you is to always establish a good risk to reward ratio. Use your long tool and short tool. Make sure you have a good risk to reward ratio. If you have anything less than 1 to 2, don't enter the trade. Some say 1 to 1. I guess so, but why enter into a $10 trade expecting to get only $10 back? I don't believe in 1 to 1. I believe in 1 to 2 at least. If you put £10 into a trade or $10 into a trade, yeah, nothing wrong with expecting 20 back. Better still, nothing wrong with expecting 30 back. Better still, nothing wrong with expecting 100 back. Better still, nothing wrong with, and this, oh my goodness, good risk to reward ratio, your reason for the trade, the size of the opportunity, the size of the opportunity. Always gauge that before you enter a trade, and don't just enter a trade recklessly because you see the uptrend happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this has helped. I truly hope that this has helped. It has served me well to come before you today and give you this breakdown. I hope to God you have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it immensely. I am encouraging you to be a much more consistent trader. I'm encouraging you to be a much more purposeful trader. I'm encouraging you to be a much more profitable trader. I'm encouraging you to be much more aware of the marketplace. I'm encouraging you to be a much more disciplined trader. Carelessness does not cut it in this business. Carelessness does not cut it. You have to be able to trust your instincts, but that's it. We need to sharpen our instincts. We must not operate as blunt traders. There's money to be made, a lot of money to be made. Let us put ourselves in the position that will maximize us greatly. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Sandra, and I trust you've enjoyed this production. If you truly have, if you have enjoyed listening to me, if you have enjoyed these tips I've given you, go right ahead. Subscribe to my channel. I'm bringing you lots more content where this came from. I have now resolved within myself to come before you daily so that you can get the best of me, so that you are not lacking in strategies, lacking in formula, lacking in know-how. Please watch the other videos I did yesterday and today. I have helped shed light on the Bitcoin position. Go right ahead. Be a profitable trader and enjoy trading. We are looking forward to the week ahead, the week commencing Monday, the 28th of February. I certainly am. I know there are opportunities there for the plucking. I hope you are as well. Thank you for listening to me. Like the video. Go ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. See you.